Hello, hello, hello. Apollo's drinking water, so you know it's going to be a good show. Hope y'all are doing good tonight. It's 4/20, 2022, and y'all are watching the OraCola. I hope y'all are having a good night this evening, staying hydrated. I'm trying to get my other glove on here. All right, there we go. Hi, Goog says hi, Apollo. Did you get enough hydration? You must have drank half the bottle. Why are you walking so sheepish? You didn't do nothing wrong. You're good. You're good. Here, Apollo's going to say hi. Hi there, Bubba. Hi. Say hi to everybody. He's wagging his tail. Well, he's shy now. He's going to go back to doing whatever. Probably sulking in the corner because I'm doing the show. All right, let me make sure I'm situated here. Feel like that's a pretty good angle. Oh, I'm getting so wrinkly up here. Age. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. Oh well, that's how it goes. Hi, y'all. I'm Arcieoracola, the OraCola. I'm coming at y'all live from Austin, Texas on April 20th, 2022. And we're going to be here for about the next hour or so doing some live channeling from the universe, just using the oracles that I have listed in the description box down below. See, when you say description box, I've learned you have to do this. It's like the click like and subscribe is this. These are YouTube like sign languages that everybody does. Anyway, so we're going to be here for the next hour, and all you got to do is put your question in the chat and choose your oracle, and the universe will give you an answer. So, first thing I'd like to do is welcome everybody. I see we got Goog and Patrick and Prance. Hi, y'all. The family is here. Hopefully, some others will join us, but even if they don't, it's okay. They can watch it later. That's the glory of this YouTube. You can watch it any old time. You can watch it 10 times if you want. You can listen to it trying to go to sleep. You can listen to it at the gym. You can do all kind of listening after the fact. So there it is. All right, so we're going to go through. I like your necklace. Thank you. This is the one I got at Christmas with my bonus money from that little side job I worked. And it's actually from a very kind of pricey designer locally. Makes very interesting architecturally kind of abstract pieces out of metal like silver and copper, and this is turquoise and onyx and silver. So I think Frank, what's his name? Oh shit, I fucking forgot. Anyway, I said it in the last episode around Christmas time, probably. So go watch it there. Okay. Let's go through the oracle, shall we? Well, it's you can't tell, but there's ridges and stuff, and there's like silver details on the side, and then this thing spins. It's not just a fixed bead; it actually moves. And so I was thinking, kind of, for Earth Day, we got Earth Day coming up, and of course it's 4/20. I would do more greens. Now I don't have an actual green shawl for my head, which I need to rectify. I'm on the hunt for a good green one, but this is the closest I could get. It's got green in it, and then I got my galaxy earrings on, which coincidentally, and I just now thought of this, I purchased at the same place where I worked the job to do this when I just was a few years ago, just bought it there because I saw it and I thought it was cool. So yeah, there you go. There you go. We're on theme tonight. Okay. So as Oracle, I will channel your answer to your question or your query, if we're going to be more esoteric, through various oracles. So I will go through them now for those folks who might be watching us later and new to the show. We have the Arcieoracola Tarot. This is your traditional tarot deck minus all the other cards that are not major arcana. or the ace of each suit. That is my personal tarot I've had forever, since the very first OraCola, which was on public access TV in the early 2010s. Next up, we got our crystal oracle. This is if you're looking for some earth energy, some crystal magic, a pretty rock. This is turquoise. I'm sure it's in the deck somewhere. Our next oracle is the essential oil oracle. If you have plant medicine on your mind, then this is the one for you. Something to drink, something to smell, something to grow. There's a lot of ways you can interpret that oracle. Our next oracle is our newest. It's our fashion/style oracle. This is a fun one. It's kind of just a bunch of modern designers, models, photographers, influencers in the fashion industry. And it's a deck, and we can just interpret that however it comes up. And we have our more complex oracles here. This one is the Book of Revelation oracle. This is a randomly chosen via random number generator off my phone verse from the Book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible, which is the only valid version of the Holy Bible, by the way. And yeah, if you're looking for a more apocalyptic, kind of deep, dense, got to do some study and like read the verses around it to do your thing, then that is oracle for you. We are living in the end times after all. So our next oracle is probably the most fun. Sorry, I just had a cord disaster. This is the pornacle. If you're looking for some energy in the more sensual direction, then this is the one for you. And remember, when you type your question in the chat, make it PG, or else Google will censor it. And while we're all talking about that, make sure you've set your top chat default to live chat up there in the chat box. Just go up there and click that chat, make sure on the live chat, because that, sometimes things get filtered in the top chat and we want the live chat. So let's see. We got a couple more oracles. We got the old Hat of Self-Care. This one is good if you're looking for just some simple advice for your self-care. And then, certainly not least, but definitely last, is the Magic Hate Ball. If you don't want an answer to your question, if you want your question to be like giving you more questions, then this is the oracle for you. So, all right. I see we got some questions already. Well, I'm appreciative. We also got a couple online, so we got a good start, but keep those questions coming, because otherwise it gets real dull. All right, now we do our little ritual as always. So if you have your own ritual that you like to do, now is the time to whip it out. And we like to start ours by burning the sacred wood. Slowly getting through this nugget of wood. I have plenty of wood. I don't burn the wood that much because it's very potent. So I probably will not need to purchase wood until such time as the wood is no longer available, because imports have been struck down because we're in a total world shithole. But yes, we burn the sacred wood. If you have another burning thing that you would like to burn, then burn that. And we got our bell. We're going to ring the bell for service. Say, hey, universe, we're here. We would love it if you would join us for a few moments of your time, or whatever time is, whatever that construct is. And we would love to chase away the negative energy with that pleasing tinkle from that copper bell. And then, of course, we have our newest little cleanser here. And let's see if it'll work without me spanking it this time. This is, oh, okay, it is going to work. This is our pathogen one. This is our artificial sun. This is going to like cleanse the space of any germs, whether natural or man-made, that might be lurking in and around our space. because right now we're still very pathogen focused society, even though that is starting to let up. Yeah. Okay. And we also have our Rich Bitch Witch Spray, which we are slowly working through. No Legionnaires yet. So, yeah, we're going to keep using it. We spray this for abundance. And if you would like to share any of your abundance with me, I would greatly appreciate it. You can do so through Venmo or PayPal. Just go to arcieocola, ARCIECOLA, on any of them platforms. And you can send me a tip, an offering, a donation, however you need to categorize it with your tax person. But of course, you don't always have to send me money. I appreciate it, but if you can't, that's fine. There's other ways to help this channel. You can like, you can subscribe, you can share it, you can play it in the shower, leave a comment, like in the comments, not just in the chat. Tons of ways you can help, even if you don't contribute financially. All of it is greatly appreciated. All right, so now that we got through all that, we're going to do a final special ritual just for this evening. And I think y'all know what I might be up to. So if you got it, get one for yourself. All right. Kicking this off right this evening. And of course, for anybody watching, that is not real, whatever 420 is about. It was, of course, a prop because this is an entertainment show. Entertainment. Okay. So let me get rid of this. And get to the questions. Seems like we have a few. I'll take myself a sip. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got our intros. Prance has a question. Tarot, please. Does my friend Danny, who passed away in 2006, still hang out with me? Well, a lot of folks agree that folks who were close to them who had passed may visit you in ways. And I don't know for sure if that's what's happening, but others say it's possible. There's also the whole idea that you are creating your reality every second. And if you wish to be visited by this person, then you can manifest that visitation. Of course, not actually manifest it if they're no longer on this timeline, but you catch my drift. So let's just say to the tarot, how can I process the idea of my friend hanging out with me, my friend who's no longer on this timeline? Let's see. The moon. Okay. So it's a very uncertain thing in general, but it's not a bad thing necessarily. It means that there's still emotions to sort out with this situation. If you feel like you're being visited and it's unwelcome, then you might need to have a chat with that entity in whatever way you think they might want to hear it. And if you are feeling okay about it, then just accept it as kind of like a friendly situation, a guardian situation, nothing to be scared of, just, a good feeling. But yeah, I would say that there is more exploration on your end that you need to do to process whatever that is. So, all right. Huh. You're very OG fortune teller tonight. Well, thank you. We'll see if this little shawl stays in. It's very light. And I don't know where the clip that had the teeth on it went. I think I put it with some other thing and now I can't find it. So I just got these slippery ones. And sometimes they don't hold this sheer fabric. But we're going to try it. Okay. Let's see. Who else has a question? I don't know which oracle to choose today, so I will leave it up to you. My question is a little weird tonight, 420. Okay. I have heard arguments in the past that when you die, you should actually go to the dark, not the light. I've heard this too. and that the whole go to the light thing is a scam misdirection, which is true. Okay. I've heard this too, and I've also questioned this myself. I'm trying to think of a good oracle. Well, let's just do the tarot, because I do not want the magic 8 ball to be involved in this one. It seems like it's an important question. There's that school of thought that says that if you are going toward the light, you are actually agreeing to another incarnation on this earth prison, where the archons can take advantage of you and feed off your emotions and your soul, or something like that. I might be mixing conspiracy slash ancient religions, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you go to the dark, the metaphor is you're going to a place that's unknown. And I feel like the whole go to the light thing is go where you know what's going to happen. Go to the thing where it's visible. It's in your vision. Going to the dark is a strong choice because you cannot see what's in the dark. It's an unknown. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that theory, but let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, hello, Lava. Welcome. Good to see you back. This one. The world. Okay. So I'm feeling like this might be a question that you have to answer for yourself. And this goes back to me talking about earlier the timelines and all. You're able to manifest your own future. The man don't want you to know it, but it's true. Now, getting to that manifestation stage is difficult because you got to work through your bullshit. But apparently it's quite possible, and I believe it. And I've even experienced some minor things. I'm just, like everybody else, just working through my bullshit. But yeah, so I feel like if you meditate on it, you get to decide which light or unlight to go to. And then the future beyond that, or the next step, or the whatever happens to the essence of you, I think you should decide what it is. And then whatever that is what you want. And that's what you're going to get. So it's up to you to answer the question. The world is only going to be your world. It's not going to be anybody else's. Okay. Oh, yeah, you should look into this theory. It's very interesting. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. Who else has a question? Oh, what are we drinking? My usual, just some vodka and lemon juice and a little soda and a little bit of bitters just to make it interesting. It's 420. You don't want to get too crazy. Revelations, good. Should I get a Brazilian wax for summer? I don't know. That's an interesting question for the Book of Revelation. We'll see what comes up. It could be disastrous. Or it could be one of them parts where it's actually good. I don't know. Let's see. Pull up that random number generator. Random number generator. Was not prepared. There we go. All right. So we got to answer between 1 and 22 first, because that is how many books are in the chapter? 7. So chapter 7 has how many verses? 5, 7 has 17 verses. And none of them are in red. So Jesus didn't say none of this shit. It's just exposition. 17. All right. Generate 2. All right. Book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 2 for the Brazilian. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and sea, Yeah, it sounds like you should get it because it's gonna hurt like fucking shit, and you're gonna scream like the angels screaming to other angels. So yeah, go for it. There's your answer. I think it's pretty clear. Get the Brazilian. And then, report back about how the grow out is because I think it would itch after about a week. You might get prickly and it might be uncomfortable. But maybe I'm just biased because I don't shave down there no more. I ain't shaved none of my body in I want to say 3 or 4 years, just because I don't fucking care anymore. I'm like, fuck it. It's hair, it grows, it's mine. It don't get much longer. If you just let it go, and I think I've ranted about this before, but if you just let the hair grow, it'll find its length and it'll just cut itself off and it'll be fine. And so what? So what if you got hairy pits in your lady? So what if your cooch is hairy? So what if your butthole's hairy? So what if your legs are hairy? So what if your head is hairy or not hairy? That is how you are. And that is the experience you're sent here on this timeline to experience so that whatever collective universe consciousness can get that experience. So just go with it. Of course, if you want to shave or wax, that's fine too, but whatever. It's a lot of maintenance and it costs money. Oh my God. Sorry, I didn't mean to shame you for your desire. I feel like people should do what they want, but I'm also thinking that a lot of times people do the shaving and waxing thing because they feel like they should, not because they actually want to. And I'm saying the other side is not as horrible as it's all made out to be. I guess it just depends on your situation. Okay, did we have another question? Nope, nope, no other question. Well, in that case, I want to answer our online questions while y'all are getting your thoughts together. Let's see, we had them on Instagram, I think. We had, all right, so Megatex was a commenter. She always comments on our Instagram. What I need to hear right now from the universe, spirit guides, tarot. What do I need to hear? Okay, so just a general reading. That's good. We can do that. We're entering eclipse season, so of course it's going to be intense no matter what. Even when you don't think about the geopolitical and the local kind of political and all the crap that's going on. Kind of a shit show out there, but we're just hanging in. We're hanging in. All right. Megatext. General thoughts from the tarot. The Magician. Okay. So, I was just talking about manifesting. This is your cue. You need to manifest your shit. You need to figure it out and figure out a way to get it and set up a little ritual around it. If you're looking to get a new job, then set up a little ritual where you actually look for a job at least for 10 minutes every day. Or you work on your resume or you get some education or training. The magician did not just suddenly wake up with magical powers. There was definitely an apprentice situation where they had some education and there's practice involved. You just don't, suddenly have the ability and then twinkle your nose like Samantha on Bewitched and then get your way. It don't work like that. You got to keep up with it. You got to work that muscle. So yeah, that's your assignment. Get to work on your manifestation and all that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got another question from the crowd. Patrick, will the DOJ, Department of Justice, be successful in reinstating the mask mandate? Oh my God. I thought, okay, this is too good to be true. When the news came down that it had been rescinded, I was like, oh yeah, what's going on? Because already the articles was coming out that they're going to try to get it reversed. And just like with the medicine mandate, we'll just call it that for the censorship. it just seems like there is an agenda being pushed, and it's worldwide, and the US is trying their best to get it done, but the Constitution is holding up and, putting some some stops to the full speed ahead on the authoritarianism. At least that's the show that they're giving us. I don't know what the real truth is, but goddamn, can we just all agree that the masks do not work? The masks don't work. The science has come in. It doesn't fucking do a goddamn thing. If it makes you feel better to wear it, go right a fucking head. I don't give two shits about what you decide to wear on your body. But I just want everybody to acknowledge it's factual that the masks do not actually do much to prevent whatever. If you're sneezing and you're snotty and you're just like worried about the big globs of shit, yes, it will keep that in next to your face so it gets nice and crusty. But if you are actually like thinking it's going to protect you from any of the tiny little teen things that are flying around, then no, it's not. If the thing's going to get to you, it's fucking going to get to you. So yeah, don't worry about that shit. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, I mean, I wear it if I have to, but I'm not happy about it. I've never been happy about it, and I've always thought it was bullshit. There, I said it. Others may disagree. So we need our random number generator. All right, we got 22 verses. Here we go. 10, chapter 10. Chapter 10. All right, we got how many pages? 11. We got 11 verses in chapter 10. So 11, I'm going to generate 11. We got 1111 here. It's an angel number, so they say. What does the book of Revelation say? Book of Revelation, chapter 10, verse 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. I think that is very clear. The universe wants you to spread the truth and live your truth no matter what the Department of Justice shenanigans come to. You just need to decide for yourself what you believe, what you think is true, and you need to live it. You need to preach it. You need to let everybody know because it is the truth. All right. Oh my God. Oh, thanks for the compliments. Like I said, when I made this deck, I was not thinking about it. I just had my art supplies in front of me. I had a time limit because I had to get to work, and I was just slapping that shit together. So I was drawing, and I'm not an artist, and I was just like, ooh, that sticker looks good. Let me do this. And it was just like, boom, 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 popping them out. And I just accepted how they were, and I did not worry about it, and I never looked back. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I accepted the fact that you get sick sometimes because other people are sick, and that's just how it works. I don't think that nature would create germs unless we were meant to live with them. And even if certain germs are helped along with science, nature is going to be stronger. Nature is always going to triumph. Nature always wins. And that is the truth. That is 100% the truth. So, we're screaming for some tea now. Look at y'all. We get to the halfway point and y'all are spoiled. Y'all are so spoiled. I'm going to take another hit. All right. Tea for the thirsty babes out there. Okay, what has it got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh shit! No, we're gonna get kicked off of YouTube tonight. Hunter Biden's laptop, bitch. You know what? This is one of them conspiracy theories that was always true, that I was always suspicious was true, but I was just going with it because whatever, it was a very small part of what was happening in the world. But I totally believe that there is some heavy duty incriminating shit on that thing. And I totally believe that he was just being a crackhead and left it and didn't fucking pick it up in time. And I also totally believe that somebody at the shop knew what they had and they made it hard for him to get it. Like they didn't call him and like remind him or nothing. It's like he just left it and then forgot about it. And they're like, I know what this is. I ain't gonna give him a courtesy call. But that's all speculation on my part, but I definitely believe there is something to it because there is no reason in the world why it would be suppressed so hard if there wasn't. So whatever's on there, I hope one day it comes to light. Probably won't happen in my lifetime because that's the way it fucking works. No, I'm gonna backtrack on that. I'm gonna manifest a timeline where it does come out. Yes, let's all manifest that timeline because I want to see what's on there. I want to see what porn he was into. I want to see what dick pics he had, and I also want to see what dirty dealings he was doing with his family and his businesses and his connections to people in war-torn countries. I would like to know about all that. So yes, let's let it all come out. And the person who has the info supposedly is on the run, hide in a different country. I believe it. But here's the thing. If it was that bad, they would have suppressed it already. So it must be bad, but it must not be bad enough for them to go total black op, take it out immediately. As soon as he left it at the fucking shop, somebody broke in and grabbed it, that whole thing. Because honestly, if you got that kind of connections, you should not be leaving your shit at a random shop. I mean, when I went and took my computer to get fixed, I took the fucking hard drive out. That's just common sense. Damn it. So yeah, I think there's some shit on there. And I don't know that it's the worst shit, but I know that it's probably not good. And I'm interested to see what it is. And I hope we get to find out. So. All right, good. Oh, before I forget, I got to get to my other online request here. We had one from Apollo Doc, who's in Germany. So let's see what Apollo Doc wants to know. Happy 420. Hey, where should I move after my indentured servitude in Germany is completed? OraCola's choice. Okay, we can do that. I don't think I have any more, but we'll check in a minute. So, Apollo Doc wants to know where to move, and it's my choice. I think this is one for the Style Oracle, just because it's going to be full of people who are from different places. And we can probably just land on either where they lived or where they were born or where they did their work. There's a lot of ways that we can go with it, but let's see. Different place to move. And I hope your indentured servitude is not too long because it's looking a little iffy over there. Okay, let's see. Which one am I feeling? This one. Paul Poiret. I'm assuming that's French. I've never heard of this person. Okay, interesting. I'm going to have to Google it. Always live beyond your wildest dreams. If there's no style, invent it. If there's a rule, break it. Your wardrobe is a passport to the world of inspiration. Well, okay, before even looking up where this person is from or where they lived, I'm just going to say that this is a great one for your query. Because of talking about the world, the passport, you can move anywhere, hun. Honestly, you don't have to go where this card is situated. But let's look it up. Paul, Well, I feel stupid if y'all all know, and I don't. But whatever. Poiret. French fashion designer. Okay. 1879 to 1944. Okay. A master couturier in the first 2 decades of the 20th century. Okay. All right. So he's very, very famous in the early part of the 20th century. Um, Designed a lot of them kind of style gowns and just was good at what he did, I guess. There you go. So the obvious answer is France, but the real answer is wherever you fucking want to go. That's where you should go. Wherever the wind takes you. I hope it's fun. And I hope your indentured servitude is not as horrible as it is. It seems like if you're in Europe, you could at least travel to other countries pretty easily because it's very small. It's very compact. So good luck. All right. Good. Magic hate ball. Will my Eastern European typewriter clear customs and make it to my door in good condition soon? Oh, okay. You've got a typewriter coming. I don't know what that's code for, but all right, we'll see. Okay, here's what she says. Better not tell you now. That was a bitchy one. She of course didn't show it to you, but it said better not tell you now. Sorry. I don't know the answer. She does apparently, but she ain't gonna share it. Oh, that's almost verbatim to what the USPS tracking page said. Well, you know what? She does know certain things. She does. I don't know how, but she does. Oh, yeah, fashion shows are fun to watch. We've covered this before on the show. And I agree. It's a good way to pass about 10, 15 minutes. If you're looking for some kind of like distraction that doesn't require a lot of your attention, you can just kind of put it on. And then, if you see something catches your eye, you can look closer. But otherwise, you can just kind of zone out and just get into the mood of the show. And it's short. And then you can move on to something else. Okay. Well, y'all, I don't think we have any more questions online. So we only have about 21 more minutes left in the show. If you have questions, you should definitely put them in. And if not, well, that's all right. We'll figure it out. All right, I don't see any there. We'll go to that other thing, the other meta thing. And I don't think. I don't think we got anything on there. Nope. We're good. All right, so we got all the online questions answered. So it's up to y'all now. Magic hate ball. Is the moon hollow? Yeah, I've heard that conspiracy too. I've heard that it's kind of an abandoned ancient space dock, and that's the reason it's locked in a tight orbit and it never rotates and it has all them weird, things. Oh, this one came up. Oh, this one came up fast. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Can y'all see that? Yep. Hollow as fuck. Hollow as a fucking Easter Bunny chocolate. Okay, I'm going to share something with y'all. Speaking of hollow, I went and got some half off Easter candy after Easter because I'm a human and I had disposable income, and I splurged. I got one of them Godiva chocolate bunnies that's like hollow. It's covered in foil. And I thought about it hard because it was expensive. It was like regular price, like $5. So on sale, it was like $2.50, and it was only about that big, right? There's other bigger bunnies, but I wasn't going to go for the big giant one because I know that one tastes like shit. So I was like, surely the Godiva hollow chocolate bunny is going to be an orgasmic experience and worth every cent. However, I was very, very disappointed when I bit into this glorious chocolate and found that it was not much better than the fucking giant bunny that doesn't melt in the sun. Now, I'm not saying it was that bad. It definitely wasn't, but it was just not that fucking good. And I don't know why, because I think they have the capability of making a decent tasting hollow chocolate bunny, but they are not selling them at your local retail drugstore, and I don't know why. I swear, if I had purchased one of them Palmer or Russ or Stover ones that's cheap, it would have tasted just as good and maybe even better. And I don't know if this is just a weird thing with this one brand, but I suspect it is probably the truth that all them goddamn things are made in the same goddamn factory out of the same goddamn waxy shit that don't actually taste like chocolate. And they all just get different molds and different foils and different prices. So there's my hollow rant. Sorry. I hope, I'm just telling you now, it's not worth it. It's not worth buying that one. I don't know how the lint one tastes, the one that starts with an L. It's even more expensive, which makes me more suspicious. Okay. Lava Jeans, may we revisit an earlier topic and question, are Elon Musk's intention for good or evil? I don't know. What oracle did you want? You had to pick the oracle, remember. Good. Pornicle. How painful is it going to be interviewing candidates to be my new coworker? Oh, okay. This is a good one for the pornicle. Pleasure and pain all mixed in one. That's what coworkers are. Okay. There's 755 pages in the pornicle, so we're going to generate a number. Yes, 666. Oh my God, the universe is popping tonight. Okay, pornicle, page 666. What does it say? We're getting closer to modern times. And well, I don't know if this is the answer you were looking for, but I'm just saying they might be a dickhead. So don't pick a dickhead, especially a double dickhead, because that is the worst. Yeah, there you go. It's funny that that's page 666. It's like devil horns. They're dick devil horns on a feminine looking face. Yeah. All right. There you go. Oh. That was fun. All right. We got 15 more minutes. So if y'all got questions, then put them on in the chat. Peep for s'mores. Yeah, I did not buy peeps yet. I don't think I'm going to be doing any s'more expeditions, and I don't have a backyard with the chimenea like I used to. So I just have passed on the peeps, but they do make excellent s'mores. So there's probably still some at your local retail drugstore. Okay. Yeah. That Dick Horn Devil had a very smug expression. Definitely. Not to be messed with. So don't pick that bitch. Oh my God. Who else has a question? Seriously. Otherwise, I'm just going to start pulling cards for us. Oh, Lava Jeans picked Tara. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, hun. I'm sorry. Your question was, Elon Musk, good or evil? Yeah, Elon's made a big old distraction this week. I think that's what Elon's mission is. He's just the distraction person. Anytime things get heated up somewhere else, laptop, then Elon does some bullshit or tweets some tweets, and then everybody's like, "What's Elon up to?" You know, he famously smoked pot on that Joe Rogan interview a few years ago, and people just were like, "Ah!" You know, as if none of them fucking billionaires that run shit don't smoke or drink or snort coke or fuck hookers or do worse with adrenochrome and all that. So, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like he loves the attention. He's like, yeah, I'll just be the distraction guy, but whatever. Here's what the tarot says. Justice. Okay. Well, it could mean that Elon is here to shine some light on some shenanigans and bring some justice or some balance. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret this. It could also mean that Elon is due for some justice. Maybe there's some things that are going to come to light because he's sticking his neck out there. I don't know. But the man's fortunes seem to be very, very good as of late. And I don't know what role he has to play, but it's definitely a prominent one, at least in our face. So, all right. There we go. Who else has a question? By the way, I did not get a scratch off for this show because I was feeling like last time when I won $2 after several months of not winning nothing, I felt like I needed to like sit on that for a minute and just let it marinate. So, I will maybe do that next week. But for now, I thought we'd just bask in our win. So yeah, we got 12 more minutes left to fill. In other words, we got 12 more minutes left to fill. Let me do a crystal card for us, just because I was starting to do that. And we don't do the crystal cards enough, I think. I feel like we have not explored this oracle to its full potential. So let's see. Lepidolite. Oh, I think we've had this before. Recall your dreams. So it's kind of a purpley, milky, quartzy looking stone. And yeah. I have a hunk of it, but I think the idea is to revisit what you had as a dream, a fantasy for your life, a goal, a wish, a hope. Go look back at the things that you might have abandoned because you told yourself you couldn't, and re-examine why you said you couldn't, and then maybe find a way to make it work. So yeah, there's the answer for your crystal energy. And if you don't have no lepidolite, then I think any purplish stone would probably substitute well. The universe is not picky. It's all about how you work it. You get to decide. Let's see. Yeah, gambling addiction is scary. Just any addiction is scary. It's all bad. It's all bad. See, Googs, essential oils. I ran out of sleepy time tea. Should I try a new herb? Yes, maybe you should. Let's see. Let's see if this one is actually drinkable and good for calming yourself. Or maybe it'll point you in a new direction. Let's see. Fennel. Okay. Fennel encourages communication and self-expression. So maybe this is telling you, one, licoricey type things, anisey type things, perhaps. But also maybe you should speak more instead of holding things in. And then that way, once you get it off your chest, you can sleep at night because it's not running circles in your head. I don't know, but that could be it. But yeah, fennel. Some people don't like fennel. I'm not a big fan of them licoricey things, but Other folks really love it and find it soothing and delicious. So, huh, find out. Okay, we got 9 more minutes left in the show. 9 more minutes, y'all. What should we do? Should we answer some questions? What do y'all think? Tea, it is a little too early for tea because I don't have a scratch off to kill no time. And y'all don't ever give me no questions after I do the last tea. Y'all just sit there staring. So somebody else needs to answer or ask a question, or else I'm going to do some more like oracling for the rest of us. I'm going to pull a style oracle for the collective. What's our spring style going to be? Spring style for the collective. Let's see here. Alexander McQueen, bitch. Yes. Just go crazy. Hog wild crazy. Fuck you. Fit should be as exact as your attitude. Escape is expected. This wild child, rest in peace. Yeah, should be your inspiration. It's spring, let it fling. Just like let it go. Let it go. The world's burning. Why the fuck not? All right, Revelation, Goog. What does our dog think of the new furniture? Okay, that's a weird revelation. I don't know if that's going to be a good one, but we'll find out. Okay. 22. Just got to show that 666 one more time. I love it. Okay, generate. 10. So we got chapter 10. Chapter 10, which we just had. And then we have 11 verses. So here we go. 11. All right. Generate. What? Did it just generate 11 again? Did that happen? Y'all tell me if it happened, because I couldn't tell. I'm gonna hit it again. 8. Okay, 8. All right. 8. Number 8. Book of Revelation, chapter 10, verse 8. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. I don't know what that has to do with your dog's furniture opinion, but you should interpret it however you wish. Okay, Lava Jeans. I have a surprise trip this weekend. Hey, from the Fashion Oracle, please, what should I pack? Now, this is an excellent, excellent question for the Fashion Oracle. 100%. Let's see. What do we got here? Fashion for the trip. Lava Jeans. This one. Victoria Beckham. Hey, Spice Girl turned designer, although I have not heard much about her line in a while. But yes, definitely for a while there, she was a style icon. I don't know how, but whatever. Step into your own spotlight. She certainly did. You don't have to be posh to have style. It's true. Give it a go. There's no red card in fashion. Okay, well, she did marry David Beckham, the famous soccer player. So that is a reference to him. And I think their oldest son got married recently. So they've been, celebrities for quite a while. I mean, the Spice Girls were late 90s and David Beckham was contemporary. So, yeah, they've had long enough to have kids grow up and get married. Shit. But yeah, I think she was known for when she was a designer having a very simple kind of straight lines that only look good on skinny women like her. So I don't know. I don't know what you take from that, but yeah, there it is. Minimalist simplicity, straight lines. Okay. Okay. What do we got? It's 9:56. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna do some tea to round out the end of the show, just because. Why the hell not? I think I got all the questions. Survey says precious metals. Yeah, so precious metals are pretty much the only real wealth in the world that's widely accepted. Everybody understands that gold and silver have intrinsic value. It's worldwide. Now, I don't I don't want to get into the discussion about why this timeline needs to have money as a thing, like why we have to barter, but whatever. Precious metals have for the very longest time been a store of wealth, been recognized as a way to have wealth. But we have, in this particular part of the timeline, been accustomed to fiat currency, which is not actual trading of gold and silver, and other things. So it's a complicated situation. It's complex, but the interesting thing that I think is happening is that precious metals are becoming more precious. They're very hard to find, they're hard to source. They're growing up in price, even though the man has tried to suppress the price because he wants his fiat to be the thing. Russia going back to the gold standard and demanding payment in their local currency, which means you got to, have the gold value, is kind of sending some shockwaves through the banking industry, which is really trying to get us all on this central bank digital currency, which is just credits made up out of nothing based on how you behave. So it's a complex situation, but I do think it's interesting that it is known that it's hard to access these days, and people who stacked it in the past knew this was going to happen because it always does. It's like an ebb and flow of our timeline. Um, yeah, so precious metals. I think more people should know about precious metals and what they are good for. I cannot be their guide because I've failed miserably at any kind of precious metal acquisition. And of course, now it is far too late to even worry about it. I'm on this other train, y'all. So, and that's not like I ever had enough money anyway. But there's a certain responsibility too, because if people think you have it, then they're going to try to take it. It's like, what do you do? What do you choose? But yeah, precious metals. If you are able to purchase them and you can find them, then you should do so because it is wealth that is widely recognized that will never go away. And you should get it before the man makes it illegal to have, which he has done in the past. He has confiscated folks' precious metals before, and I wouldn't put it past him to try to do it again. So I don't know, find you a safe somewhere that's not in a bank and bury it in the woods and only have the coordinates that and figure it out. Or buy little things that are easy to pocket and hide and sew into the linings of your clothes. Like, we're getting to those times again, y'all. Just looking at it. While I'm here, I'll show y'all my little token, my one precious metal besides some shitty jewelries that I own. This is that coin I put on my Instagram last week that somebody gave me as change. And it's like a 50-cent piece, which is apparently 90% silver, if this is indeed a legit coin. And it is from 1950. It is a Franklin half dollar from 1950. and it's in pretty good condition. So this is pretty much all the precious metal I own. Please don't break into my house. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. All right, y'all. It has been a fun 420 show. I'm so glad that y'all joined me on this auspicious occasion for the OraCola. I hope y'all have a fantastic week in this apocalyptic weird hell that we're living in. But hey, remember, manifest your own timeline. Vibrate higher, vibrate higher. If you'd like to contribute to me monetarily, you can do so at arcieoracola on Venmo or PayPal, or you could just share the show, like it, play it again. Sam, leave a comment in the description or in the wherever. All of them things. I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Happy 420. One more time. Bye, y'all.